Good evening. I've had a request to play a jig called Timmy Clifford's, which I've never heard of before until the request came in a couple of days ago. So I've looked it up this evening and found a very good version on the internet by Solas, and it even gives the musical notation. So I will leave a link to that video. And there's also a fantastic version by a band called Loscaid, I think. So I will also leave a link for that one. Anyway, the tune Timmy Clifford's, as I say, it's a jig. I'm going to give it a try now, see how we get on. Let's see. 1, 2, 3. Well, that's my kind of like first go through. I've played it a couple of times, obviously, earlier on this evening, trying to figure out the rhythm of the tune. I think this is one of those kind of tunes that grows on you. The more you play it, the better you become actually performing it, and the way that you actually interpret the tune. There's a definite drive and a swing to this tune, no doubt about that. So I think it's definitely one that I will add to my repertoire. And thank you so much for the person that sent in the request for this particular tune. It's a great tune, I must agree, and I thoroughly enjoyed researching it this evening and giving it a couple of goes and seeing how I got on. I think this will get better with time. I think after a month of playing this tune and maybe playing it in sessions, it will flow. It will become far more fluid. At the moment, it's a bit staggered. Plus, I'm using some new strings. I went mad and bought some dominant strings this week, which I'm finding quite strange. Actually, I'm used to the Parastro Tonica strings, which are a sort of cheap student kind of string, but I've always used them and found them to be pretty good. But I'm using these dominants now, a regular medium dominants, and I'm just finding these are taking a little while to settle in. I'm hoping with time they should settle down, and I can actually get notes out of them a little bit quicker than I am at the moment. They seem to be dragging slightly, which is strange. So I've had to pick up this bow, which is my oldest bow, which I've never bought. It came with an old fiddle that I bought, and the gentleman that sold me the fiddle said, "Oh, you may as well have a bow as well," and he stuck this old bow in, which is a really ancient thing, but do you know, it's one of the fastest bows I've got. It's so light, it's like a feather. fantastic. So for this particular tune, I found that this bow was perfect, whereas my cheap Chinese £18 including postage bow that I got a while back, which is not bad, I've used it on a lot of tunes now, it's a bit slow, I found, and it's sort of making quite a harsh sound on these particular strings. So I'm getting used to using dominant strings now, and as I say, whoops, and they're not quite as quick. I'm just trying to see if I've got the box. Yeah, I've got the box here. These are the ones I bought. There we are, dominant, those things there. I'm quite pleased with them, but at the moment they're just dragging slightly, so maybe they'll speed up a bit with time. Who knows? Anyway, thanks for the suggestion, and I hope you've enjoyed this video. And as I say, I'll leave the link so you can find the notation. Okay, take care, have a great, it's weekend at the moment, so enjoy the rest of your weekend, and I'll see you again very soon. Bye-bye now. Whoops, wrong button. This is the telephone. You see, I'm using the mobile phone for this one.